This is Ackley, TAC4427 here, and welcome to another episode of WTPU, aka What the Pickup? Now, as you may recall, in the last episode of the show, which you can see right down over here, I talked about my Monkey D. Luffy straw hat that I actually got that I actually picked up some time ago after my shift at my job over at Area 51 of the Crow's Nest Online, to which I have to say it is just absolutely incredible. I find it to be a really fantastic hat that I actually got, and I was impressed on, of course, how it actually turned out for sure. And given for the fact that I may or may not have a slight connection with, of course, One Piece for sure, I definitely think this hat is actually quite amazing and really does capture the look and the feel of it, like of course in the anime itself, and I do hope to actually put it to a good use. So once I actually do cosplay as Monkey D. Luffy very soon for sure. So yeah. But I guess until then, I really do love that hat, and it certainly does look great on me for sure. So yeah, if you want to check that episode out for yourself, then don't worry about a thing. There's a card over there, over at the top right corner of the screen, as well as, of course, the link to it down the description box below. So yeah, whichever you prefer, go right ahead. I'll wait till you come back. Yeah, take all the time you need. I'll be here by the time you come back for sure. I guess maybe give it to the running time of course, the previous episode. Yeah, it may take you a while, but I'll still be here in, of course, my lovely couch and stuff right up until you come back for sure. Yeah, given to, of course, what I'm actually seeing with the previous episode, yeah, maybe I should think long and hard about getting my Monkey D. Luffy cosplay going pretty soon. I mean, I don't know when I'll actually get around to doing that, but I'm sure I'll get to it once I get the time, so probably may take a while, but hey, I've got a lot of other cosplays that I need to get underway first, so there's that. So just be patient, guys. I'll get to Monkey D. Luffy very soon. In fact, I'm pretty sure I'll show it off in a post that I'll put up on social media, or maybe for my next episode of A Cosplayer's Guide to Success. Who knows? Alright, I guess seeing how you did already see the last episode of this show, we might as well go ahead and start up this episode as we normally do. Well, I guess you can probably tell we're already back in, of course, my couch once again for sure, and well, I guess you know what that means, right? Well, normally I think with this kind of a setup, I would actually talk about a train sag out here, or maybe, I guess, any of my DVDs and Blu-rays that I actually got. Well, I guess not necessarily for the first part, but for the last part, it actually does have a little tie-in to, of course, all that for sure, and quite frankly, it's something I actually got very recently that I am really excited to actually show off for sure. What is it, you may ask? Well, I'll pull it up right now. So yeah, what I actually got right here is, of course, this brand new LGBP DVD and Blu-ray player for sure, but not just any DVD and Blu-ray player from LG for sure. No, this one I actually got right here is, of course, the brand new LGBP region-free DVD and Blu-ray player for sure. So yeah, we're actually in for a really nice treat for sure, and yeah, I actually did get this very recently, and yeah, here it is right here in my hands for sure, and boy, I guess I'm really excited to actually talk about this one for sure. So So yeah, I think that's pretty much what I can see, of course, that front. So yeah, with that being said, let's go ahead and take a look at this. Alrighty then, well, now that we got the introduction out of the way, I guess it makes sense to finally talk about this one right here in my hands. Now, beforehand, I think I might as well get a few things out of the way first. I made no secret that if you have seen my stuff for sure, whether it be any of my videos that I would put up or any of my posts on either my social media pages or on the community tab on, of course, my YouTube channel for sure, I made no secret that I always update you guys constantly with, of course, any of my new DVDs and Blu-rays that I would actually get in my hands for sure, and why shouldn't I? Because, yeah, there's a whole lot for me to actually, pretty much for me to talk about with any of these that I've actually been updating you guys on for sure. And, well, I guess given to, of course, my massive collection, I always do have a strong love for, of course, movies for sure, as well as, of course, TV shows and anime, and that's just to name me a few for sure, and of course, if anything, I always spend a good chunk of course, my money's worth to actually get some of the new titles that I've been wanting to get for some time, and of course, if anything, pretty much, it's not just for collector's purposes, but I would actually pretty much put one of those on for sure if I need to watch a movie, whether it be whenever I have some spare time, or if I'm busy with work and stuff. And of course, let's not forget to mention, actually make videos about them for sure. So yeah, I think, I guess if anything, my love for, of course, DVDs and Blu-rays are still going strong even to this day, ever since my strong love for, of course, movies for sure. So yeah, I guess if anything, pretty much, if anything, I really do love it whenever I watch a movie, whether it be when they first came out onto the big screen, or, of course, I would actually watch them at home for sure. So yeah, and of course I'm stepping aside from, of course, digital and streaming for sure, because if anything, how else would, of course, when I actually said that I spent a good chunk of my money's worth on some new DVDs and Blu-rays that I would actually get for sure, I'm doing my best to actually keep physical media alive. Kind of my point when you really think about it, so. But hey, I guess it is what it is for sure. I still love my DVDs and Blu-rays for sure, and I still actually love them even to this day, and it's still going strong for sure. But of course, I actually made no secret that in order to actually play all these DVDs and Blu-rays, you definitely need the right DVD and Blu-ray player in order to do that. Well, of course, that's where this actually comes in for sure. I was lucky enough to, of course, get this straight off of Amazon not too long ago for sure, and luckily enough, 2 days later after I ordered it on Thursday, it finally arrived in my hands for sure. So yeah, I guess seeing how it is, of course, now in my hands for sure, and in case you're wondering, it only cost me about $149 plus shipping and stuff in order for me to actually get this delivered to me. But either way, I guess it's probably, I think, well worth it in the end, because yeah, I've got a lot to talk about this one for sure. So yeah, with that being said, let's dive right into this. Okay, so now that we got that out of the way, we can now finally go ahead and talk about this one for sure. Now, of course, a lot of you guys may be wondering, how did I manage to get this for sure? Well, I guess there is actually a legitimate reason for, of course, all this for sure. I already did mention that this only cost me about $149 plus shipping and handling in order for this to get to me. But trust me, I do have my reasons to actually get this one for sure. Now, of course, pretty much in the past for sure, when I first started showing off my DVD and Blu-ray collection, on, of course, this show, I actually did mention this DVD and Blu-ray player that I actually got, that I actually did buy at my local Walmart all the way back in 2016 for sure. To which, even to this day, I actually really did love this DVD and Blu-ray player for sure, and quite frankly, this was, of course, the very first one that I actually got in my hands for sure, that I'm actually really proud of for sure, and quite frankly, it is, of course, what got me finally started with, of course, not just still buying DVDs as normal, but also finally getting myself into collecting Blu-rays for sure. Starting with, of course, the live-action Attack on Titan movie that I actually got right around after this for sure. So yeah, I think that's pretty much what I can say, of course, that front. But nowadays, ever since pretty much late 2023 last year, this has sadly actually got itself right onto the fritz for sure, with, of course, pretty much my Blu-rays and stuff constantly skipping every single time. Yeah, pretty much either freezing or skipping or both whenever I want to play a movie on the hang for sure, so. But I guess, if anything, I'm sure there's a lot of stuff online in order to get these cleaned and fixed for sure, but unfortunately, I don't have the time or the skills to actually get myself committed to all that, so I think pretty much the common logic from, of course, what I can gather is to get this thing replaced for sure, so. But yeah, regardless of course, all that, I guess it was fun while it lasted, and yeah, I guess, if anything, I actually still want to pretty much thank this one for actually pretty much getting me a really great start into, of course, getting some Blu-ray stuff for myself, so. So yeah, I guess, if anything, I think pretty much, if anything, since I am in need of course, a replacement, that's where this bad boy comes in for sure, so. So yeah, I guess you could probably tell this LGBP DVD and Blu-ray player that I actually got, yeah, actually does look really, really quite nice for sure. Now, I know a lot of people would probably say that these DVDs and Blu-ray players are actually quite small from what I could gather. Well, yeah, that could be the case for sure, but keep in mind, pretty much technology is evolving even to this day, so yeah. I guess, if anything, even though it is actually quite nice to actually have one of these, but I guess it actually does goes to show that bigger doesn't always need, bigger doesn't always mean better for sure, so. But hey, I don't actually mind the size of it. I actually do think this actually looks really good. Like, you can probably tell it's actually made to actually pretty much be like a regular old DVD and Blu-ray player, which I actually really do admire for sure. Judging by the way I actually see sized up and everything along the front and the sides, and of course the back where you plugging everything, and even the top part, I have to say. And let's not forget to mention the bottom, where of course it's supposed to stand. It actually is quite amazing for sure. But yeah, I guess, if anything, that's actually one of the pretty much one of the reasons that I actually mentioned earlier on why I want to get this, just so that I can pretty much replace this bad boy that I actually got for sure. But I guess another reason on why I actually decided to get this is actually pretty much why I actually stated earlier, because according to the back, you can tell it is, of course, labeled as multi-region for sure. So yeah, regardless on what you have to say on it, whether it be multi-region or region-free, that's actually one of the reasons on, well, why I actually wanted to get this one for sure, because quite frankly, this bad boy amongst plenty of other models that you can actually find on either eBay or Amazon, from what I can gather, this can actually play any DVD and Blu-ray from any region, so yeah. You heard it right there, folks. Whether you have DVDs from, of course, the United Kingdom, Australia, Japan, or Canada, or any other country from, of course, what I can gather, if you actually put one onto, of course, this bad boy right here, it can actually play just fine. Not just the ones released here in North America for sure. So yeah, I think that's actually really quite clever for sure, and I do think this is something that I've been wanting to get my hands pretty much since earlier this decade for sure. So yeah, I guess if anything, a region-free DVD and Blu-ray player, I say is actually really great for sure, and I think it's something that I do believe anyone should actually get for sure if you actually do have DVDs and Blu-rays from other countries for sure. So yeah, I think that's what I could say, of course, that front, and boy, I was really excited to actually get this one for sure. So yeah. And of course, give it to what I'm actually seeing, yeah, the main DVD and Blu-ray player, that's actually really great. But there are some other ones that I've actually got included in, of course, this right here, like not just the main player, but I also got myself an AC adapter and an HDMI cable to hook this bad boy up, and of course, some other ones, like, of course, you actually get this really nice remote and stuff, to which I guess there's no secret in, of course, my mind that I love this remote for sure. I do think it is actually really quite useful for sure, and yeah. And judging by the way I actually see, it actually, yeah, like I said, it is rather small from, of course, what I can gather. But it actually does function like a regular old DVD and Blu-ray player remote for sure. So yeah. And of course, I also got a few other bits of papers and stuff from, of course, what I could gather. Like, of course, I got myself a simple manual, and let's see, got a warranty card. That is actually very important. And of course, this brochure pretty much labeled as safety information for sure, so that way you can actually hook this up rather safely for sure without getting electrical interference or, of course, a massive fire hazard for sure, to which, yeah, those are actually very important. But there is one other thing alongside these other ones from what I can gather that is actually very important that I should say you should actually keep in your hands if you actually get one of these for sure. So, and that being, of course, well, this. So yeah, what I actually got right here is, of course, this piece of paper and stuff, pretty much with, of course, a detailed information letting you know that the DVD and Blu-ray player that you would actually get is, of course, set to a region-free for sure. Like, of course, pretty much on the top part, it actually gives you all the information that you need, as well as, of course, the listings and stuff, of course, the different regions and stuff for DVDs and Blu-rays for sure. Yeah, like, of course, pretty much of anything for DVDs is, of course, regions 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6, which is actually quite nice. While for Blu-rays, it is labeled as pretty much not regions, but zones for sure, but still function the same way. But either way, they also have it set to Blu-ray zones A, B, and C for sure. But there's a whole lot more from what I could gather that I will definitely read to you right here. It actually says here right around pretty much at the pretty much right below the pretty much a list of DVD and Blu-ray regions listed. It actually says by default your Blu-ray player is set to region free for DVD. You may use the remote control to set the Blu-ray zones to A, B, or C. Okay, I guess that is actually quite simple, and I guess given to, of course, what you're seeing right here, it is, of course, the detailed bits of instructions to actually set your Blu-ray player to whatever region they actually got listed for sure. So yeah, that I have to say is actually very important. So if you actually do want to get these for sure, I do recommend you actually keep this piece of paper in your hands if it actually comes with it for sure, because yeah, if anything, this can really help you out for sure, because if you actually don't keep this around and actually throw it away for sure, then you're actually going to be in serious trouble whenever you want to play a movie on one of these for sure. So I recommend getting one of these for sure. So, but yeah, I guess if anything, I say if anything, that's actually really quite important for sure. And I'm really quite thrilled, of course, the way they actually included it in. And I will say the person who actually took the time and modified one of these bad boys to make it region-free, I will have to say that person deserves a medal for what he did for sure. And of course, I should have actually brought it up earlier, but whoever actually say that pretty much that region coding for DVDs and Blu-rays can actually be quite annoying, say I. Yeah, that's what I thought for sure, so. But yeah, I guess if anything for what it is, I actually am really quite impressed, of course, how well that actually, this Blu-ray player actually looks for sure. And boy, I guess if anything, maybe I think it's about time that we put it to the ultimate test for sure. So yeah, with that being said, let's go ahead and shift our focus over to my TV and, well, hook this bad boy up and try it out. So yeah. Alrighty then, it looks like we finally got my LGBP region-free DVD and Blu-ray player all saying hooked up as of now, and yeah, I guess I'd give it to, of course, this setup right here. I really do like for the fact that I had to set this up right pretty much right on top of my TV for sure. And honestly, I think it's a lot more roomier around in this area right next to, of course, my Wii U console that I actually got for sure. And yeah, all that sort of good stuff from what I can gather. And yeah, I still remember pretty much when I used to have an old DVD and VHS player around here. Sometimes it would actually get a little bit crowded around this area for sure, but given to, of course, the size of course, this one, I actually do like it pretty much on top of here, giving it a lot more room from, of course, what I can gather for sure. So yeah, I guess that's all the more reason on why I actually like it up here. So yeah, I guess with that being said, I think we might as well put it to the test. So let's get out the remote and turn the TV on. So, all right. So yeah, looks like yep, there we go. Looks like we actually got it on for sure. So yeah, and pretty soon once we get everything good to go, once the picture actually shows up right here, yeah, just like the hang, just nothing but a blue screen from, of course, what I can gather. Yeah, I guess that means that we should get everything all good to go. And yeah, luckily enough, everything is all hooked up right here. So let's yeah, so let's go ahead and turn this thing on and see what happens. Oh yeah, there it goes. We actually got it working for sure now. Originally, I think I pretty much was actually slated to, of course, get this going the first time, but had a bit of issues with, of course, my camera equipment and stuff while filming it the first time around. But it looks like we did manage to get it all worked out for sure. And yeah, I guess we actually finally got my DVD and Blu-ray player actually working for sure. I mean, look at this. This is actually a really interesting menu from, of course, what I could gather. Like, of course, you got movie, photos, music, premium, and even the settings from what I can gather. So yeah, I guess give it to, of course, what I'm actually seeing right here. Looks like we're already in for something really great for sure. So, But yeah, given to, of course, what I'm actually seeing, I'm really digging, of course, what this DVD and Blu-ray player will have to offer for sure. And it is going to be something we're actually going to be in for sure. But either way, it actually does show that it actually does work great. And even the remote, I have to say, really responds quite well for sure. So... But, of course, we definitely need to put this bad boy to the ultimate test for sure and see if it can actually play any movies from what I can gather. And luckily enough, we've actually got all that covered for sure because, if anything, out of all the DVDs and Blu-rays that I've actually got right here, I actually picked out 5 best ones by far that I know will actually work for sure. Those being the Pest on Blu-ray, pretty much my Blu-ray copy. Yeah, pretty much the Pest with John Leguizamo on DVD, and of course my Blu-ray copy of Wonka, really great, and of course pretty much my other DVDs and Blu-rays that I got from other countries with one of my Pokemon Chronicles DVDs that I got, which I showed off earlier. This wonderful Blu-ray copy of course, Mary Poppins that I got as a Christmas present, to which, by the way, both of those I'm showing right here are imports from the UK, just to be sure. And as a random bonus, my Mad Bomber DVD that I got from 2009 after winning the first honorable mention in the Mad Bomber contest. So yeah, those are, of course, my picks, hands down. And yeah, we're actually going to try to see if we can actually work all those onto, of course, my new DVD and Blu-ray player. So, but yeah. And of course, just to be safe and not get caught with YouTube's content ID system, I'm only going to be loading in the disc for sure, and only go as far as the menus for sure, and not playing the actual movie for sure. Which does suck, I know, but hey, I'm giving you guys the best I can for sure. So yeah, with that being said, let's go ahead and put these on and test it out. Alright, I think it's about time that we finally give this thing a go. So yeah, with that being said, let's go ahead and open up the, pretty much the disc tray. Yeah, see, there it goes, just like that. And I'll go ahead and set the camera right here. So, yep, I think that should be good. Maybe, I guess, a little bit more right here. So yeah, let's go ahead and test this thing out for sure, starting with, of course, The Pest with John Leguizamo on DVD. So, alright, so looks like, yeah, looks like the disc is in as of now. So let's close it up and let's see what happens. So, okay, it looks like it's reading the disc, so... Ah, yeah, see, there it goes. It's actually working as of now. So, yeah, it looks like it's showing off the Columbia TriStar DVD pretty much opening just fine. And let's see, can it get us to the main menu? Ah, see, yeah, it actually works. So yeah, looks like, given to, of course, what I'm actually seeing right here, this actually does work quite well for sure. So yeah. I guess, quite frankly, it really does work well, just fine from what I can gather. And yeah, actually can play my DVDs just fine for sure. But now that we got that out of the way, I think we might as well try out, of course, the Blu-rays next. So, next subject, please. Okay, then it looks like now that we actually got the Pest out of the way, now let's try out with, of course, the Blu-rays for sure, with, of course, I don't know if you can see it, but yeah, looks like Wonka is definitely next up for sure. So yeah, let's go ahead and pop this in and see what we actually got for sure. So, okay, it looks like, alright, got the disc in just fine, and let's close it up, and yeah, let's see we can let's see what we can actually get for sure. So, okay, it looks like it's loading up just fine. So, ah, yeah, see, there it goes. Looks like it's working. So, Oh yeah, Warner Brothers. We're kind enough to give you this film, but not Coyote versus Ackley. So, alright, let's see if it can actually load up just fine. And yeah, see, there it goes. It's showing off the menu, so yeah. I guess on top of course, the DVDs, this actually does work on, of course, Blu-rays pretty well for sure. Yeah, I guess it really is quite amazing when you really think about it for sure, so. But hey, I guess those two that I actually showed off right here, those are, of course, pretty much released here in North America for sure. But I think we should put it to the ultimate test and try it out on, of course, the DVDs and Blu-rays I got from other countries, so. Let's get right to it. Okay then, now that we actually got the Pest and Wonka out of the way, now I think we should put it to the ultimate test. Can it actually play, pretty much live up to the promise and actually play DVDs and Blu-rays from different regions? Well, I'm putting that to the ultimate test right now and actually pulling out one of my Pokemon Chronicles DVDs that I actually got ever since I first got one of these alongside the other two back in 2020 for sure. So yeah, I think it's about time that we go ahead and pop this in and see what happens. So, alright, and it goes. So, okay then, let's see what actually happens. So, yeah, see, there it goes. It's actually working pretty great for sure. So, alright, it looks like we got the warning sign letting people know that it's protected by copyright. Thanks for the reminder, by the way. And, yeah, see, actually does work quite well for sure. So yeah. I guess if anything, this bad boy that I got can actually play this pretty well. So you would not believe on how well I've wanted to wait on that, and it was actually one with it. And yeah, really love the menu, and yeah, actually does work quite well. So yeah, I can now play this for sure. So yeah, really does work quite well. So yeah, I should probably go to the next one for sure. And I mean right now. Okay then, so now that we got Pokemon Chronicles out of the way, a DVD that I got from the UK, now let's try out with, of course, my UK import of Mary Poppins on Blu-ray that I got as a Christmas present. So yeah, I guess, quite frankly, I think it makes sense to put it to the ultimate test to see if it could do the same thing with Blu-rays for sure. To which, guess, give it to what I'm seeing how, pretty much on the back of the box, I don't know if you can see it, but he actually did say regions A, B, and C, so maybe I guess there's a slight chance, but nevertheless, wouldn't hurt to try out and see what happens from there. So yeah, let's go ahead and get the main disc out, pop it in, close it up, and see what happens. So, alright, so let's see here, yeah, it's loading up just fine. And yeah, looks like it's actually working quite well for sure. So yeah, and I guess just for safekeeping, just to get to the main menu for sure rather quickly, I'll go ahead and pick English. Yeah, see, actually works quite well for sure. So yeah, I guess much like what we've seen earlier, it actually does work well on Blu-rays, even this one from other countries. So yeah, I guess quite frankly, I am really impressed with, of course, how well it's actually responding quite well to this as well. So yeah, and of course, it's skewing the previews. So yeah, like I said, due to copyright, I'm not gonna pretty much go through the previews for sure. So I'm gonna go ahead and skip to. Yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and skip to the main menu, so. Alright, yeah, see, there we go. Actually got the menu for Mary Poppins loading up, so. Yeah, it actually does work quite well for sure, so yeah, and can't get enough of seeing Mary Poppins doing her makeup on one of the clouds. Quite cute, so. But hey, we're not done just yet. We only have one more to get through for sure, so let's get right to it. Alrighty then, now to serve as the final test subject for sure, we might as well try it out with, of course, my Mad Bomber DVD that came all the way from Australia for sure, and yeah, it's hard to believe I've actually held on to this thing for some time for sure, but hey, I guess it was kind of quite nice for Leo Kim Video to actually send this over to me, since after I took home random prize 1 in the Mad Bomber contest back in 2009, so... But yeah, I guess with that being said, let's go ahead and pretty much get the disc out and see if we can actually work on this from Australia, so... Alright, got it in just fine, so... Alright, let's see what happens. So, alright, it's loading up the disc, and yeah, actually works quite well for sure. So yeah, I guess I give it to what I'm seeing. This actually does work quite well for sure, and yeah, letting the theme go behind, and yeah, might as well pause it right here. So yeah, I guess give it to what I'm actually seeing. This actually does work quite well. Not just with, of course, the DVDs and Blu-rays that I got here in the U.S. For sure, but also from other countries as well. So yeah, I guess it does goes to show that it really does work quite well for sure. And I'm impressed with how it turned out. So yeah, I think that's pretty much what I can say. Of course, that front. So yeah, I guess with all that said and done, that's pretty much everything that I can say. Of course, my LGBP region-free DVD and Blu-ray player that I got right here. So yeah, I guess overall, I am really quite thrilled on how well this DVD and Blu-ray player actually turned out for sure. I am really quite stunned, of course, on the way it actually functions quite well. And yeah, it delivered what it promised in being a region-free DVD and Blu-ray player for sure. So yeah. Honestly, I wish I could have gotten around to getting one of those much earlier for sure, just so that I can get it out of the way rather fast for sure. But I guess for what it is, I do think now is a good time for me to get one of these for sure. And I'm impressed on how well it actually turned out for sure. So yeah, it functions like a regular old DVD and Blu-ray player just fine. But it also works incredibly well with, of course, any DVD and Blu-ray from any region, just like it actually promised. And in the end, I do think it is actually well worth it for sure. So yeah, I guess that's what I could say, of course, that front. But is it actually worth the recommendation on, of course, my part? Abso-freaking-lutely for sure. This thing, I definitely do think is actually well worth the purchase for sure. And of course, if anything, I really do admire the nice commitment the people actually went through to actually modify these to actually make it work quite well for sure. And yeah, like I said, I think the person who actually did these kind of things to modify them to make them region-free and stuff, they definitely deserve a medal for what they did for sure. So yeah, I guess in the end, if you're a lot like me and actually have a good chunk of DVDs and Blu-rays from other countries for sure, I say definitely get this one for sure. Like I said, I actually got this straight off of Amazon for only about $149 plus shipping and handling in order to get this for sure. But I do think it is actually well worth the purchase for sure. Or if you don't have the time to actually get one of these, then not to worry about a thing. Amazon has got plenty of other region-free DVD and Blu-ray players for you to actually pick out for sure. Like, of course, Sony has, of course, got some good DVDs and Blu-ray players that are also region-free that are listed on Amazon for you to check out for sure, amongst many of the other models that you can actually get for sure. So if you can, definitely go onto Amazon and type up region-free DVD Blu-ray player pretty much on the search box, and you might be able to find some good results rather quickly for sure, like not just the other models, but also this one for sure. So yeah. Whichever you prefer, I say definitely get one of these region-free DVD and Blu-ray players for sure. Yeah, I am really proud that I actually got this one for sure, and it's definitely well worth the purchase. So yeah, and I guess on that thought, that'll pretty much do exactly that. So yeah, thank you guys so much for watching this latest episode of What the Pickup, and by all means, let me know in the comment section below on what you thought about this episode for sure. I would definitely love to know. So yeah, I think that's pretty much what I can say. Of course, that front. Thank you guys so much for watching this latest episode, and boy, was it actually quite an exhausting one to actually film for sure, because yeah, with my constant camera issues, camera equipment issues and mic issues from what I could gather, I do hope it was actually well worth it in the end. So, but regardless on that, I do hope a lot of you guys enjoyed this episode for sure, and I've actually got plenty more on the way for sure. As long as this one doesn't get infringed by YouTube's content ID system, hopefully I think I should be alright. And if not, then, well, it was one well-lasting for sure, so. But yeah, I guess that's what I can say, of course, that front. Thank you guys so much for watching this latest episode. And as always, I'll see you in the next episode. Take care. Special thanks to all of my supporters on Patreon for making today's video possible, including my top tier supporters for this month, VD. So if you want to be like these guys and show your support to us, then go to patreon.com/AckleyTackTV to pledge now, do so, and get some awesome rewards within your budget. Hey guys, this is AckleyTack4427 here. Thank you all so much for watching today's video. Feel free to like, comment, and share if you enjoy what you're seeing. If you like what you see here and want to see more videos coming up, then go ahead and hit that subscribe button and switch on the notification bell to get notifications, and select all notifications to be notified for when we post a new video. And don't forget to switch on notifications on your phone as well. Also, don't forget to check out my second channel and our 2-member channel with Sam the Thomas Fan 1, SamAttack4427TheThomasFan1 Productions, for plenty more content you can't find on here. You can check both of our channels out with the links or by our handles provided on screen. Feel free to shoot me an email with my email address provided, backley95@hotmail.com, if you want to ask me a question, want to collab with me for a project you've got in the works, or if you want to book me to be featured for a convention coming up. Follow me on my social media pages on Facebook, Twitter, and Instagram to keep up to date with me on updates, announcements, and new releases of my videos, as well as plenty of others I've got with my handles provided, as well as the links down in the description box below. Also, don't forget to follow me on TikTok for other videos I've got aside from the ones I've posted on YouTube, and on Twitch for any future live streams I've got coming up soon, as well as join our official Discord server to see what we've provided. If you wish to show your support to me, then feel free to check out my Patreon to get sneak peeks of my videos coming up before they go up online, as well as getting access to updates and plenty more, in addition to getting some awesome rewards within your budget. Also, don't forget to check out and show your support to me on my wishlist on Amazon, and even supporting me at streamlabs.com/AckleyTackTV/tip that you can find in the description box below, as well as on my Twitch page. And in case you can't find any of the links that are provided, then not to worry about a thing. All the links and stuff are also provided on my link tree that you can also find in the description box below, as well as a few selected number of my social media pages. Other than that, thank you all so much for watching, and I'll be sure to see you in the next video. Take care.